And good evening, everyone. The future of Catholic education in Western New York has just turned into a big guessing game.
The Buffalo Diocese is planning to close more schools, but no one knows yet just what buildings will be shut down or how many. The diocese sent home this letter to parents today outlining a 3-year plan that directly addresses declining enrollment. News 4's George Rickard has been following this story for us tonight, and George can tell us what he's learned.
Well, we are already halfway through that 3-year plan, and today's letter basically says that despite what closings and consolidations have already taken place, more of that needs to happen. The 2-page letter tells parents what principals and pastors were told last week, that the current configuration of Catholic schools is financially unsustainable. It goes on to say that in the coming weeks, representatives from clusters of Catholic elementary schools will be invited to convene with the guidance of a facilitator to collaborate about the future of Catholic elementary schools in the 8 counties of Western New York. Like the Catholic schools that have already consolidated over the past few years, the diocese wants more schools, especially those with less than 400 students, to get together with other smaller schools in their general area and decide on a way to consolidate.
We want to know about your building capacity. Do you have a cafeteria? Do you have a gym? Do you have a science lab, art rooms, music rooms, places for grassy places for children to play? So we're looking at building parameters too. But certainly those smaller schools would know that they need to talk to each other, and they need to talk to neighboring schools to say, let's decide on a site, let's decide on where children will go, and let's try to get to that optimum size.
I support, their decision.
Harold Little was one of over 100 parents who turned out at Southtown's Catholic school tonight to get an update from the principal.
It's up to the diocese on what they're going to close. I support the Catholic education for any child, and I think it's one of the best things for the children.
Now, there are 45 Catholic elementary schools in Western New York, and the diocese plans to have some final decisions made by January on which ones will have to consolidate or close by next summer. George Rickard, News 4 at 11.